Hello everyone. Last time we went over how to complete a challenge in prop companies using the HFT Arbitrage Platform and the two-leg latency 1 strategy. Today, we'll review how to add and use the strategy on regular Forex borders. I have the HFT Arbitrage Platform open. I will right-click and select Add a Bot, and from the list, I will pick the strategy I want to use. Two-leg latency 1 is used mostly when you're trading on MT4 and MT5, and you have two accounts open on the same broker or on different brokers. But these brokers are relatively the same speed to the feed. Two-leg latency 2 is a strategy that's best suited for the case when one of your brokers is much faster than the other, and you want to use it only to hedge, but will trade only on one account. Two-leg latency 3 is a strategy with a very difficult algorithm. I will attach a link to this video and in the comments so you can read about this strategy and when to use it. We also have hedge and triangle arbitrage, which we'll tell you about later. So we'll add two-leg latency 1, click Create Default Symbol List, and choose what we want from the list. We have a template for CFDs and a template for high and low spread brokers. So if we want to trade CFDs, we'll choose the CFD template. But if we know that our broker has large spreads, we'll pick the high spread one. And if our broker has normal spreads, we'll pick the low spread. I'll use a low spread for the demo. We select it and see an option window. For prop feed, we had a single session, but for this one, we'll use two accounts. It can be from the same broker or different brokers, but we don't recommend a single session. We select fast quotes, and we need to pick a feeder where our broker's server is located. Same thing for session 1 and session 2. If they're different brokers, they need to be located in the same location. For example, two brokers from New York, London, or Tokyo. I'll choose London, account 1 and account 2. And we have selected everything here. Next, on to the settings of the strategy. If we are using fixed API brokers and our brokers support limit FOK or limit IOK, we can configure this here. Open and close with limit FOK or limit IOC. If this is not a fixed API broker, but for example a C trader which doesn't support these order types, or if it's a MetaTrader, we will not touch these boxes. We can close our orders using stop loss, and this I also available on MetaTrade. But I will show the standard settings, not going into anything complicated. The complicated settings we can help you configure are based on when you begin testing and want to tweak something, so we'll continue. Time to start and time to stop trader is only needed for CFDs, which have their sessions trade pause and minimum order lifetime. Here we recommend setting this as 180 each, as we want a pause between orders, and for the order to be longer online. We can make it larger, but we don't recommend making it smaller than 180. We have a hard loss factor which is only used on prop firms. We also have the automatic closure of every lock here. Here it gives me the option to close all locks on New York time at 16:30 during the triple swap. This time is set based on your VPS, so we recommend setting your VPS based on Eastern Standard Time. If you're using another time on your VPS, you'll need to recalculate this time. We have pauses between opening and closing locks, and between arbitrage orders. We recommend leaving these pauses here, as we'll be able to mask the arbitrage better. The equity manager is not required in our case as we are not a prop firm, but you can set this for yours. You can set an equity loss to be safe if you would like. Next, we have settings called Reopen Lock after random connection and random lot from two-step. I already explained during our prop firm video that we can use random lots, and I recommend this. If you have a module that allows you to randomize lots and randomize the source, I recommend using this module. And if you don't have them, then I recommend getting them as they mask arbitrage well. We select this box, And if we want to trade 0.1 lots, we can set 0.08 to 0.12, and the pause we will set as 0.01. In this case, our lot will be random, and this will mask the arbitrage strategy well. I click Apply and go to Instruments and Orders. Here, we also have our template for settings for raw spread brokers, and you don't need to change them. You can leave them as is. If you want to add or delete an instrument, you can right-click and click Add Instrument here. After it has been added here, you can pick it from the list, or add it manually, setting up all of the parameters. The lot sizes will come from here, so you will not need to change them. I will close this window now and will show you that for Account and Account 2, you can configure the order source. It will appear that we will enable it. Put in the percentages for the amount which will be sent as manual and how much will be sent as EA, and set the magic number for EA. Also, you can set how many orders are sent from a mobile and web terminal and the signal. I recommend before setting this up, you find out if your broker has a mobile or web terminal. And before you start trading, you need to log into the web terminal from the same IP address which you will trade with. After this, you can close the web terminal and then use our product to trade. The same is for Mobile Trader. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe so other traders can see and utilize the knowledge in this video. Thanks again.